Hey, this is TTV, and we're advertising for CanelliJournal.net.
It's .com.
Why? CanelliJournal.net. It's .com.
Five, four, three, two, one. How's life and such?
Awesome.
Life.
Okay, who here can hear
There
my?
you go.
Who here can hear the drums?
No one.
Drums? I hear
Okay.
the drums of the feet.
Okay, so
It is snowing.
if
Music
you hear
over.
any
Oh, lucky you.
drums while I'm talking,
Only whispers of
disregard them.
Yeah, it's snowing here where I live,
I wish Tom would shut up.
LOL.
which is
Yeah, it is
Tom.
So
sniffling.
how is
Hang on.
everyone?
Nope. Shut up, Tom. I mean, Sumit. Good.
Watch
Oh, you
that.
just fail, LJ.
Yeah, no, I
Gosh.
intended for that.
If you fail LJ, would that
Wow.
be fail J?
Fail.
We had
Yes.
we all had an overly dramatic week. I don't know about
Me.
Mirko.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Finally.
Beer's
it was
kinda been,
okay.
gone.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I'm back with my family for the holidays.
Is it snowing hard anywhere
Yeah,
else?
So yeah.
New Year's
I'm
good.
messing
Hoping
up.
we have a good episode. For
Good.
once.
Me.
Yes, but we cannot do that until we say our names.
Okay.
Yeah, which is why I'm messing up.
I'm LJ.
I'm Tom.
I'm some dude called Sumiki.
I'm Alina.
America.
and I'm Kahi.
And this is TTV episode 17.
Yeah, we actually can
Da-da-da-da.
count this time.
Da-da-da-da.
Can't believe
Yeah.
I missed the last 3 episodes.
We didn't have to substitute -2 minus infinity to type
Yeah, we
divide
didn't
by
have to
square
like
root.
type in an equation to figure out what number we were
I
on.
have to do once this episode is finished. I do not want to think about it any more than necessary.
Okay, doke. So, the news.
Yeah.
That is.
Tom,
Who's
you
gonna-
read it because I can cut out.
Oh, seriously?
Okay.
Sweet.
It's music time. Now.
In the news this week, we have Bionicle.com. Let's see. Hero Factory website updated. Free minifig USB drive at Toys R Us. Well, that's a relief. That's negating the Bionicle.com message. Ferris Quest site updated. Lego Pirates of the Caribbean news. Lego Antikythera mechanism. Announcing the newest batch of ambassadors. Hero Factory 2.0 available at Toys R Us. And BOGO sales abound. And that is the news.
Yay for Hero Factory 2.0. I ordered Drill Dozer.
If you ask
Really?
me, the free mini-bit USB drive interests me the most, but that's because at my high school we're all geeks.
So,
I just found out that if you get the USB drive,
And
it
I
comes
know
with like
someone
a clip
who
of the
quite,
Ninja Go.
and me and LJ, although I'm not sure if he knows the person did this, but me and LJ knows someone who quite literally took apart his gigabyte drive and put 2 Lego bricks over it, and it works like a charm.
they sell those.
Although,
Whoever that is a
Accord-
very interesting person.
Wow.
So,
I can't believe
according to him though, it keeps falling apart because of it. It's been a while since he mentioned it, so he either might or might not have it.
Okay.
I'm amazed that
The
you knew what an
Antikythera.
Antikythera it was.
oh
I didn't.
no, I've read up on
Yeah.
it. It's a yeah, calculates like the next
It's a device.
solar cycle.
Calling it, yeah.
Was
Calculate the solar system. Yeah.
It's just really cool how
nice.
that was not only able to be built.
yeah, I saw a
And
video on it.
devised by
But built with
individuals,
Legos.
but also,
Yeah.
but also
I'm watching the video
able to be
now.
created in Lego.
Yeah, the video was kind of freaky. It said like the next one was 2044 or something. The next solar eclipse. Yeah, and I just find it amazing that they were not only able to find the Antikythera mechanism in the Greek ship, but also to replicate it. And there's ancient technology for you.
Indeed. I know it's amazing how you think usually when you think back at the Greek and Roman times, you think they had so much primitive technology,
Oh no, they
but
did
yet
not.
they had all this things. Yeah, they had all these not computers, but these things that could calculate all these different advanced stuff.
So, Black Six is ambassador. Anyone surprised? No. Okay.
No,
I was
Okay, now
surprised.
Really? No.
enemies of
I've
Number
mankind.
forgotten
of
me.
banned
Two
sites.
got enemies.
I was surprised there were a number of banned sites.
Yeah, I noticed that too. There's like every banned Lego site that's in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Except-
and we got Black Six's last name.
Oh yeah, we did.
Woot.
Now we can stalk him.
And
Nice.
Foothold.
Take up the stalkerness to 2.0 level.
Like yeah.
Well, we
Foothold. I mean, really.
aren't we all
I think it's kind of a
stalkers?
cool name, but
No,
still.
no, Elena, we are not all stalkers. Thank you.
Darn it.
Okay.
Well, then that means you guys can't join me.
Uh,
What if we don't wish to join you?
I agree.
Don't worry, I don't stalk you guys yet.
Yeah, that's very good to
I
know.
find it funny that they updated the Hero
That's
Factory.
great to know.
Oh my god.
That's a newie. Common courtesy.
Wow.
Please,
Right.
you don't want to scare our
Okay.
listeners.
I think we are in
Not
half.
scared.
Just
I find it funny that they updated the Hero Factory website but didn't put them up for sale.
LOL.
really
Yeah, fail.
They're just there.
sad.
It is there.
No one cares about them because they can't buy them.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Unexpected.
What's the use in putting up all the product section for the Hero Factory sets if you can't sell them? Might as
Yeah.
well just waited until you could buy them and then put them up. Then people would be more excited,
Yeah.
or at least notice.
Exactly.
Because if you
We still don't have
advertise,
too much on the Hero Factory 2011 story. We only are getting the sets.
because if you advertise,
Then again,
more
it's
product,
like there's actually a story involved in Hero Factory.
Well,
There is.
yeah.
It's just not a good
It's,
one.
it's not. Yeah, it's not going to be that complex or
I
nothing
hate
where
when
it's
people
really.
say there is no story because there is plenty of story material. It's
There's
just
no
not the
story.
kind we're used to.
Well, stories are always good and fun
Actually,
to read.
I personally think
no
it's the type.
interrupting.
Oh, sorry.
No interrupting. Yeah, shut.
Stories are always fun and good to read and write, so at least we have some sort of inspiration. I know I just sounded like a complete, according to BZ Powers.
You sound like a noob.
Well,
No, I
according
think the term is nerd.
cool dude or, well, that's according to
You
Yeah.
BZ
no,
Power
You.
places.
No cool dudes. No cool
Yeah.
dudes. Okay, thanks. Moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a funny story to tell you. When they put them up on Toys R Us, they put up Drill Dozer first, and I ordered him thinking they were gonna like remove him soon because he wasn't supposed to be up. And then the next day and he's my least favorite out of all of them, even Fire Lord.
oh my
And
goodness.
then the next day they put them all up, and I was like, wow.
Why did you order him if you don't like him?
Because I wanted some of the parts, but I was scared they would go down because they were released too early or something.
Impulse buy.
You are
Then come to find out it's gonna arrive on like the 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. So
Nice.
fail.
Yeah,
Shipping
that'd be
fail.
good.
well, think of it as a belated Christmas present that you already know of. That's
2
what
days
I
before
do.
Christmas though.
That's no fun.
But yeah, it ends my life story.
Cool
Yeah.
story.
It
Full
was
life story, bro.
I guess there's nothing really else to talk about unless you like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Or matey.
Which
I mean,
well,
Pirates
I
of the
do
Caribbean is
like
awesome, but
I like the movies, but not
I
the
never.
Lego
I'm not that
figures.
film.
they really needed
They're
to
not
die
even
with.
making a Black Pearl set. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They might, but yeah, not first series of sets. That's lame.
yeah. I still can't believe they're making
I'm not
a
that thrilled in
fourth.
never game really.
I think that
It's
Excuse
just
me.
gonna be the same old from every game that's been made.
I still can't believe
Yeah.
they're making a fourth Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I mean,
Yeah, they
They
needed to
are?
die with
first
3.
really tied up together. I think a fourth one there might be trying to push it too much.
And then they
Where
got
did
rid
you
of
hear
like
they were
every
making a
cast.
fourth?
They got
They're
rid of
making
every
a-
cast member but Jack Sparrow.
Of course they did.
at
Yeah.
least they
Because
kept-
everybody else moved on.
At least
Jack
they
No one
kept
else
Jack
cared.
Sparrow because he is funny.
Because Johnny Depp's a little
Oh,
money
yes.
child.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, guys, did you hear in the latest pirate news on this Piratey Pirate podcast that,
No.
Polly died?
TV, the Pirate Article podcast.
Wait. Who died?
Polly.
You mean the parrot?
Polly. He died.
Aw.
That
Hey,
cracker must have been.
Why did the parrot die?
Anywho,
Did they get
He
another
choked up the
parrot?
cracker.
okay. So, anything else to talk about in the news?
Absolutely
I
nothing.
think so.
Let's move on to the hot topics, where we'll talk about Polly's funeral.
Can I
Yeah.
wait? Can I mention one
Yeah.
thing? One thing.
Yeah.
The BOGO sales abound. I'd just like to point out that the source is Hero Factory. That is all.
Seriously.
Wow.
Well, that's
That-
the
that
member's
got so
name.
much to support.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, it is.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay.
That
Okay.
is
That's great.
freaky.
It is.
Okay.
When did
Hero
Hero
Factory.
Factory come to life?
I don't know, but let's move on to the hot topic now. I'm done.
Okay.
And
Hot topics.
Shut up.
in Hot Topics.
Uh,
Number 10,
Mm.
Talkback. Announcing the newest batch of ambassadors.
Yum.
9, Happy Birthday Aravagantos.
Cool.
Love that name. 8, Hero Factory's getting all the fame. 9, Name influence. 6, No photos for the paparazzi.
Okay.
5, Talkback. Lego and Titakara mechanism.
Gears.
Shop.
What?
I'm
So
done.
4, Talkback. Hero Factory 2.0 available at Toys R Us. 3, a Bionicle Christmas. 2, what Bionicle characters would you like to see as sets? And number 1, obviously, is Bionicle Next Generation. And those are the hot topics.
Very interesting.
Unfortunately,
Here we go. Let's talk about hot topic 1 first. Bionicle Next Generation.
Next-
How about
Oh,
no?
yeah.
That's the only
Talk
one that
about-
really catches
They just released
my
their teaser
birthday.
trailer.
Yeah, I actually kind of liked it, but it had a lot of flaws.
It was
Honestly.
it needed more work.
I
It needed more
Honestly,
work than anything else.
Nusua,
It was half
their
half
music-
baked.
Can I speak?
Nusua, no,
please?
you cannot. I need to say something.
Elena
Important.
wants to talk.
let's
Nusua,
give
the
Elena a
music
chance.
composer. Oh my
before you
god.
go.
Okay. I have yet to see the trailer for Next Generation. I know I'm a
That's
bad.
it.
What?
Yes.
True?
You guys were talking over me and I forgot everything else that I wanted to say.
No one was talking over you. They were talking over me.
Show us the trailer. Do you have the trailer?
It's in the topic.
It's
Hey,
in the topic.
What?
It's in the
Yeah.
topic.
Oh,
now I
okay.
can
That's why
say
it's so
I
popular.
saw the trailer.
I guess I'll go and look at that in there.
As I was saying, the musical composer Nusua needs to win like some kind of BZ Power Award or something because that music is great.
Yes.
The best part of the whole
Yes,
trailer.
that music was, yeah, it was awesome. I mean,
The
easily
music
the
is
best
good,
I've ever
but
seen.
why is
in,
Taka's armor
movie.
black?
Did you say-
or dark?
Sorry.
Serious?
Why is Taka's armor black?
Cause this is like in the Dark Mirror, right?
The cool part of the
So it's
story.
like Dark Mirror.
Did you say it was the best
It's a
music
light
you've
mirror.
ever seen?
Did I say scene? I meant to say heard. I might have said scene. My bad.
Yeah, it's okay. I knew you
Bionicle
probably
light
didn't mean
mirror.
that.
I always get those mixed up.
I'm gonna make my own movie, guys. It's gonna be called Bionicle Light Mirror.
Awesome.
Wow.
That's actually a pretty nice name.
Wow.
That's a lot
Wow.
of imagination
poetic.
in it.
That's sad, Mirror. That is sad.
Hey, it's poetic, okay?
New low has been achieved.
Bionicle
Oh,
Factory Mirror.
shush.
Bionicle Factory Ninjas.
Wow, just wow.
Why do
Oh,
we
yeah,
need
speaking of
Factory
That's-
Ninja?
So what next on the hot topic?
Did you find the trailer, Mirror?
Not yet.
About the
I'm
paparazzi.
going.
Yeah, the trailer is on post 2191 of the topic.
Or on the very
for
first
the
one.
What
paparazzi.
topic?
No photos
Right
for the
there.
paparazzi.
So yeah.
No photos for the paparazzi. What's that about?
I have no
I
idea.
don't know.
Interesting.
Huh.
In
You want
other
to review
news,
the
Hero
game?
Factory is not getting all the fame and such.
It's not.
So I'm gonna talk about it later.
Yes, I was just about to lead into that.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah. No one's gonna steal my thunder.
And-
Haha.
Okay.
We all steal your thunder, Misa.
Very quickly. No photos for the paparazzi. Ghostface KTM posted. What's would you say is a good method for becoming a popular member on BZP? Well, I would say a good way is not to be creepy and have bad abs and creepy signatures and things of which might scare people, like little children.
Oh, he's got a very good point there.
I'd also say
Wait,
good grammar
LJ,
is
never put. Oh.
good grammar is a good.
Also,
Nice to see you back though, KTM.
also,
Don't be.
another good way to be popular on BZ Power is to take the guy's signature out. Ghostface scream. If you
As-
ask me, it doesn't really seem that BZ appropriate. But
As-
that's just my own opinion.
As Tamza said, blackmail. Also, Tamza is backward for hazmat. I hazmat.
Hazmat's a lot cooler than Tamza.
Tamza powers activate.
Tamza is fail.
LOL. So yeah.
Turakai has posted in that topic saying 1. Be a female member of BZP. 2. Make sure your gender is public knowledge. 3. Immediate rise in popularity. If you're a
Ain't
guy, then you're going to have to actually work for it.
You know what? That's actually true.
What?
Why is it true?
Sad part is that's the truth.
Yeah, it is. It's
The truth
truth.
hurts.
It could explain why I got so many page views on my first year in BZ Power.
Oh my gosh,
quick,
girl.
Alina, quick,
I'm
make
the
yourself
internet.
known to the
Yes,
world.
Go,
do it.
Lena. Go, Lena. Go. Go. This is
Go
Because
your
Google
mission.
before
you're
it's
Mission
gonna
trial.
relatively
Why do you
young.
guys
Your
want me
mission
to make?
trial.
Why? Why do I want to be well known?
I don't
Oh, yeah,
know. You're gonna
Mir.
get us more fame, popularity that way.
In the friendliest member topic a while back, a bunch of people said you. Like a
Wait,
Oh
lot.
yeah, I remember
What?
that. Yeah, quite a few
Really?
people said
Can you
here.
Yeah, a bunch
can you
of
give
people
me a
said
link to
Mir.
that? I never saw that.
Sure.
The only person that said me was Maine, and that was probably a joke.
I got like 3 mentions.
What? I'm not
I didn't get
friendly.
any, which is not surprising.
I don't even know where this
I'm
topic
not
is. LOL.
friendly.
Yes,
It's
Well,
somewhere in general discussion. Let me lurk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My linking
How would I
powers are
not
being
friendly?
activated right now.
Who here
Here we go.
thinks I'm
This
friendly?
member is not me. Do.
yeah.
Friendliest members.
What? I'm not friendly.
I know. He beat me to it. I'll link it to Mir and PC.
Ninja. I already did
go.
that. But you too, Matsumiki. Double ninja all the way across the sky.
One guy actually said Miraca.
I'm looking for
There was
mine.
one.
I don't think I see myself.
Props to Eco. He said he included me.
Yeah, I'm not on
I'm
there.
just being egotistical about this, but yeah,
Of course you are.
I'm
Then
actually mentioned.
I
Yeah.
was mentioned.
The
too.
first person who mentioned me was dessert name here.
Dessert name here. Dessert name.
And then
Yeah,
down a little
remember.
later, Twilight Hellrix.
probably Black Six and Gata. Yeah, probably.
Twilight Hellrix
Those aren't
made a
nice
drawing for me. You can see it on one of my layer pages in my comic topic right
And
now.
this is totally on topic. How?
And then the
I'm just
clue
saying,
said,
Twilight Hellrix
I'm-
and dessert name here
yeah.
both know me.
So that's why
Okay, that's
they're.
the clue barely knows me yet. I'm first on his list, in front of Turkai and Gatanui. I don't think this is right.
Why does no one think I'm
Yeah.
friendly?
I'm glad I'm not on that list.
Because
When's the last?
you know,
You're hard on BZP.
you're not known.
Look,
What?
I'm the
Yeah.
first post on the second page.
wow, Messinac. oh wait, no. I'm just
It's
kidding.
too many guys are trying to search. I can't even do anything here.
Gatanui, Teeny Brain Victus. so
Keen's got to mention.
Holly Husky.
If you
I
look at
just
the
realized,
bottom,
you know,
it's
why are we
So-
talking about this,
Invasion.
considering
Gilbert,
it's not even on the hot topics
Gamma.
list.
I don't know.
Nice call, Mesa.
I've been edited it out big time.
And for
Someone
some
Yeah.
cool
me!
rant.
Someone sent me! Okay, I'm done.
Wait,
Yes.
who
Wow,
said you?
they're a liar.
Who?
They
Yeah.
all
I'm trying
said
to look
Alina.
at it.
Look at the bottom of the page, and everybody there is just being TTV invaded.
Yeah, it's creepy.
No, Tom, Raka, LJ, me, Alina,
I
and
just left the
Meso and
topic.
Sumiki. We're the only ones
Besides,
there.
it's America, not Morocco.
Oh man.
Where
I'm
do you
just
see
gonna like
this?
sit here until you guys stop talking about this.
Where do you see this? I'm looking. I
Go
don't see
to
it.
The bottom of the friendliest member.
Very
Go to
bottom
the
of the
very
page.
bottom. It should be right under where it says 2 pages.
Oops, something crashed.
Moving on.
Oh, you mean 7 users are reading this topic?
Yeah.
All us.
Yep. Guess who they all are.
Oh, that's creepy.
Guess who they all are.
Oh,
It's happened to us before, Mir. Sometimes I like going down and looking at it.
Okay, people, let's get back on topic.
Please.
I'm gonna go on to what the heck with the dude of dudes.
Also,
Okay.
Hang on, let me get the song.
Someone play the music. Okay, thanks. Okay. Wow. Hello and welcome to another episode of What the Heck with the Dude of Dudes, the episode inside the episode. Yeah. I'm actually trying to do this more frequently now. The last one wasn't 3 months ago for once. So yeah, this week we'll be talking about hot topic number something. I think it was 8 on the hot topics list. Hero Factory's getting all the fame. You can probably guess what this topic's going to be about. It's basically about a group of BZP members thinking that because Bionicle didn't get a TV show, that Hero Factory is like getting shoved in the kids' faces. To quote one member, exactly. His name is Richard Automaton. Basically said as much that Lego's trying to shove their overpriced, poorly designed merchandise into kids' faces. Um, well, and I disagree with this. I think that it's actually kind of the contrary, really. Compared to Bionicle, Hero Factory hasn't gotten any real means of advertisement other than that one 4 episode TV show that aired nowhere else but Nickelodeon and Nicktoons.
Hmm.
So, I said in the topic, I posted my opinions, and people naturally, they came back and were like, "You're wrong. Bionicle didn't need any of that promotion. They sold their sets just fine without any big means of advertising. Bionicle didn't need a TV show." Well, I compiled a list of what Bionicle did in fact need, and I posted this word by word. Which is why Bionicle had 4 movies, comics that they plugged in Lunchables, a large comic series both online and in the Lego magazine, several poorly designed, I might add, video games, a series of graphic novels, years worth of online games, too many TV commercials to count, an advertising campaign involving All American Rejects and Freeing the Band, as well as numerous merchandise such as hats, light up foam swords, everything ranging to water balloons. Word around the street is, you guys ready for this? Hero
Mhm.
Factory sales have been going great, with just a TV show and 1 or 2 commercials, which seem to only air on Nickelodeon. Both of them. I kind of flipped the situation around, didn't I? So yeah, keeping this short and sweet, that pretty much ends What the Heck with the Dude of Dudes.
We interrupt our own podcast to tell you to stop listening to his babble and go on to another site, KanohiJournal.com.
I don't know. I rather
Right.
like their video games, especially the one with the Anika. It was fun.
Only video
Used to
game,
play that for
only games I liked were
hours.
Monog and all that stuff. I didn't even like Monog that much.
Manog was very fun.
Monog's a
Yes.
classic.
It's
Except for
the
not as bad.
exact opposite. Lego's been. Oh yeah, then I forgot. I edited my post later on to say I forgot the numerous building competitions in the Lego magazines, just like that one that the first poster mentioned.
I think there was so much Bionicle merchandise simply because they had enough money to have that merchandise. It's an endless economy circle. You
Yeah,
have enough money to advertise. Advertising gets you more sales. Sales brings in money. More advertisement. It goes on and on.
they are
Rule
basing all
story
this off
co.
of the toys, though.
And I think part of it comes
Yes.
from the fact that Bionicle way back when was a test run. They needed to get their promotions out there, but with Hero Factory they've learned.
I think they're very much overreacting, but well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're
Bionicle.
overreacting too.
In the first year, Bionicle had a lot more like promotions. They had all those masks. They had all those, the action packs. They
Those
had the music.
posters.
They had people compose music or something, and they had them sent in a disc. And you know,
There's an
got
entire
Manog.
form devoted to promotions, and while it's kind of dying off, I mean, still, it's stuff and it's
Yeah.
there, and it's evidence of what used to be.
Yeah, but
Mm.
Yeah.
Home Epic won because in his post he linked the promotions forum and said, "Yeah, because Bionicle had no promotions whatsoever at
when
all."
does he not win?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah. Next up is Bio Talk.
Yeah, now we can get to
Oh yeah.
something worth discussing. Okie dokie. Time to talk about Bionicle. Okay,
Yeah.
so
What's the subject?
Bionicle. That's the subject.
That is too broad
Alright,
of a topic. We need something
Okay, you
more
just
narrow
won.
so that we
Epic
can
win.
okay,
actually concentrate on it.
okay. We're gonna make it a narrower subject. Bionicle. Okay, so
Bionicle
I will
story.
shoot you.
okay, so this week, we have a few things from the OGD, but recently the Bionicle Story Squad of BZ Power had a kinda sorta maybe poll. The Matoran form of the Kanohi Otheron, the Mask of Sonar. Now,
Really?
yes, apparently, here is the original suggestion. There, and I quote: There's a Kanohi image on BSO1 from the comics that has puzzled me for some time. After a discussion on a similar topic popped up, I thought I'd try to push this through. And this is from Rising Moon. He linked a picture of one of the comics in 2007. I think it was like right after Matoro killed himself and saved Matanui and all that, of this red Matoran in the background with a mask that, in some people's opinion, looks similar to the Kanohi mask that Toamari Jala wore in 2007. Now, there's been some debate, but, the topic was closed. Don't know if there's going to be a poll or not. What do you guys think?
Are they like trying to get that mask?
They're trying to
Well,
turn the mask into
What about
a
flying?
You know what, people? It doesn't matter, does it? I mean, really,
Yeah, it does.
it's
It
not a very
I think it
big.
matters.
It's not a very big thing to be, canonized.
Why does the
Probably
It's not
Batoran have
like
teeth?
the
exactly.
Matoran has
Man.
teeth
Some of those
because he
things
is
I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
hungry, Tom.
They were
He
just
has
random
teeth
doodles
because
by
he's
Sager.
hungry.
Shouldn't, not all of them at least, should be canonized.
I wish to say something here. The
Okay.
Bionicle Story Squad, they do a lot of stuff. They make a lot of polls. They take a lot of suggestions, but have they gotten any? I don't follow them. Have they gotten anything done? Have they gotten anything canonized at all, or has it
I
all just been wishful
um
thinking?
Like a
They
couple things,
have. In
yeah.
fact, they
yeah, they
actually
have.
announced
Yeah.
there are things that they've made official in the S&T topic,
Let's see.
in the S&T
Yeah.
place thing
Mm-hmm.
um
form. That's it.
Because it's like
Okay.
there you know how there's so many elements right now.
Yeah.
Well,
Which is kind of good,
There
but
are
also
more
kind of bad at the same
elements than
time.
I can keep.
Some
There are
guy
more
back when
elements
Yeah.
oh my god, some guy way back when proposed this theory, and it was like a sundial kinda, and it would like explain
Yeah. I remember
elements, and it would
that.
make them connect. And I think they refused that because there were already so many elements.
Uh,
There are so many elements up there, I cannot keep track of them. Of course, this could also be because I have a poor memory.
Are we talking about elements overall, or elements for Toa, or elements
We
for
we
Elements
did
Rashi,
talk
or what?
about
overall for
LG
me.
speak, but we kind of got off topic,
yeah, we
kind
did.
of maybe.
Yeah,
back on topic.
I don't like this mask because it has teeth on it. I think it instantly fails.
it
It
has
looks like
teeth because it is hungry. And
it
he
It
is
looks
looks
like
like
a
a
going for his
child's
next
drawing.
He
meal.
has a giant
it looks
overbite.
like a baby Baraka.
Hey, I have an
Hey guys,
overbite
here's an
too.
idea. Here's an
Do
idea. How
not
about we all
insult
say
the
talk? Okay,
overbites.
thanks.
Oh, shut up.
Anyway. Okay, so now then, what they are trying to do is turn this either into a Matoran version or a noble version of the Kanohi mask. Which one do you think it should be?
Matoran.
Noble, because no one really cares
Noble.
about
Noble.
Matoran. And just in case
Yeah.
Jawler ever becomes a Taraga in future story, they
It's
could use that.
complicated.
Actually,
It's complicated
wait.
enough to be noble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
noble.
Thinking, isn't aren't Matoran mask basically just the smaller version of Great Mask?
No,
The
Usually.
power.
no, a Matoran mask is any mask, it just does not work on a Matoran.
I know. I wish it would work though.
Oh, so
There
you
are
mean if by Matoran mask you mean like just any just it will just another mask
a
or the
powerless
Matoran version
Kanohi.
of the
A powerless Kanohi. That is what I mean by Matoran
Kanohi
mask. In
Afronto.
some instances, they are of different shape. In the case of possibly Jala when he was a Matoran, considering when he put on the Kanohi Cow from Traga Likan, it did seem to change shape. Again, I do not know if that is any canon, but that's just the case.
Wow, do we have two set examples of a Matoran and then a Toa with the same
Yeah,
mask?
I thought there's only Great and Noble.
Because I'm
There's
thinking now,
the
and I
Toa
can't
mask. Yeah,
I can't think of
I can't remember any Matoran masks.
sets we have that are a
There,
Matoran with a mask, and
You
then
just have
they
Great and
turned
Noble.
into a Toa with the same mask. See, we have the Anika from the
Yeah.
Mictoran, but those are the different masks that they got in Karzani.
Now
Yeah.
that I think about it, I think you're right, Tom.
I don't think we have
Yeah,
Well,
any.
there's
don't you
only
did have
Great and
in
Noble.
reverse once in 2008. The Matoran all had noble versions of the masks of their respective Makuta or of their respective Toa. The
Those
thing
were
Right.
is that it was kind of, what's the word? After it was retconned, after the entire thing was over, after 2008 was over, and after Bionicle was over, actually, they went back and said those were actually noble masks.
Oh, they were? So those were confirmed.
And
Yeah.
actually, the BSS did something for that.
Yeah.
Um,
Look,
that-
it's small, it's tiny. It doesn't really matter. They're not making these
Big
big
changes.
to the storyline
Uh.
or these bigger things. It's really small stuff. Sounds like they can change Bionicle, but you know what, people? It's a slight thing. It's
Way to
not
be a
much.
pessimist. I like what they're doing. If they can get anything done, which they are.
All right.
like to point out that while Tom is correct, the the Mictoran sets, at least 4 out of 6, did transform into Toa, but they did not have their respective masks. You all have forgotten about the Toa Metru, of which at one point were Matoran and transformed on screen with their respective Konohi masks.
But we didn't have sets of the Matoran forms.
But we can make all you need to do. You take their great Konohi masks from the set, you slap it on their respective Metrotorin.
Ingenious.
Eh.
That's
No,
There
all
are
you
slight
need to do.
because remember
That is
wasn't it Nuju? He did not used to have the scope on his mask.
that does not mean he
No, he
didn't.
did.
It was
Well,
put in there by Vakama. So he
Yeah.
did have the
Yeah.
scope, just not for his whole existence. But he
Oh,
did
wait.
have it as a Matoran.
Even
It's
though
Did
it's
he or
correct,
did he
that
not?
boy
I mean-
had told us,
It was put on. We know he had it as a Matoran, but
Yeah.
we don't know if it was put on by Vakama because
Yes,
it
we
being
do.
put on
No,
by
no,
Vakama
no, 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 no. There,
I
there
think he
was a
built
book.
it.
is
There was a book.
people. I'm talking.
You're talking himself. Segment
No,
anyway.
but it was revealed in Time Trap during Vakama's vision of him still being a Matoran, and Vakam and the Sola and the whole other they had become in the alternate universe. So I wish you
Perhaps the
all
best
on
book
rules.
in the world.
That's actually canon or not? I don't. Was it ever confirmed? Denied?
Let me check BSO1. Haha! I'm happy!
Happy LJ.
Happy LJ is happy!
He sounds like a girl.
You're gonna
LOL.
Yeah. In the movie, Nuju had as a Matoran, had a scope on his mask. So
Yeah,
who
but
knows who put it on
but the
there.
weird thing is about the movie, his mask is a lot more rounded than his Toa form. Did anyone else ever notice that? I mean,
I
Yeah.
did. But I always thought it was artistic license.
it barely looks like a
I
Muppet.
hate the
Yeah.
And I quote from BSO1: Vakama built the eyepiece of Nuju's Matoran mask.
We have confirmation. Yes.
Confirmation Vakama indeed single-handedly put the scope into Nuju's Matatau while he was a Matoran, and that was how it was transformed into when he became a Toa.
Now
It
then,
was a requested modification. A part shipped out after Vakama made it because he's a mask maker. That's his
Can I-
specialty.
Hey,
Can I
if I
speak?
could inject something. Oh.
Yes?
I am
we
surprised
go.
that Wakama did not recognize Nudra right away in the books. I mean, if I had seen someone who I had installed a lens into,
Actually, Elena, you are partially right there, except Vakama merely made the part and sent it out. Before then, he never really went all the way to Kometru to deliver the part. He had somebody else do it for him. What?
well,
Okay.
I guess that explains
Alright.
as to why Wakama didn't recognize Nuju.
Nuju. What I was confused about is that Onuma seemed to recognize him, and
Wait,
so did
Onu?
Nokama.
Wait, who does he recognize? Wakama or Nuju?
No. Vakama seemed to have been familiar with Onawa and Nokama.
Interrupt.
On.
Kahi had something to
Right.
say.
No, I was just saying, if okay, even though I think Vakama might have gotten a lot of masks for custom masks, but you should just say if he did put the scope on the Matatu for Nuju, why did Kazi in Voyanui, why does he have the scope on his mask, even though it's supposed to be like a custom thing, right?
Probably
How
got it
come
while he
how
was
come
in
Kazi got
Karzani.
it?
What?
Now then,
Also,
why
the
would
set
you want one?
designers are really
Lazy.
Yeah.
You
That
know, do you know who I think put the scope on his mask?
who?
Mm-hmm.
The Hero Factory, just like Surge 2.0.
cool.
This is a very
Oh.
likely theory, Miso. Very.
Yup.
We should
very
submit this to the Bionicle
likely.
Story Squad. We can get it canonized. Zero Factory put
Ew.
the scope in Kazi's mask.
The scope's to help him look through the telescope better.
Yeah.
Sheesh. It's to
Kazi didn't
improve his
have it
sight.
though.
I mean,
Zero
he's
fact-
an astronomer. He's got to see the stars better.
Smart
What?
sir should not put scope.
Okay, clear mode. We continue on to Tom's segment.
And that's the end of Bio Talk. Here's the music. Yay.
Okay, this week on the MOC Spotlight, we have from Toa Kanas, Telnak, a black and yellow titan. And he says in his topic that this guy has been sitting on his shelf for a while, is one of his favorite MOCs, and he wanted to post a couple of pics to see what people think. And when I immediately opened this, the first thing I think is not Titan, which is alright, but it's more of it has the Titan scale limbs, but I don't think it's big enough really to be a Titan, to be honest with you. And even though it is all like hunched over and whatnot.
Looks sort of like a Hero Factory villain.
Yeah, it does. As far as body construction goes, basic Stronius shoulders, Mantax chest piece, which doesn't really work because it has silver on it, ruins the body color scheme. On the back side of the body, there's some Inika upper leg armors, which actually really work for side armor. The neck is a basic Tuma neck. I'm not sure how you attach it to a Mata head, but I can wager a good guess how. There's a bunch of tubes and stuff on the chest. The arms are basic, no claws, no extra arm armor. The upper legs, those one Technic pieces are, I have a bunch of those and those can be really useful, but I'm not sure how he was able to connect all these things. On the feet are interesting because the heels are like completely separate from the whole rest of the foot. They're little Technic hinge pieces, and they're just kind of sitting there, which is weird because that's not really stable. If it was a cross peg and it was fixed in that position, it'd be a whole lot more stable, but it's not. And then the rest of the foot is like the Borak head or whatever, the inside of the head. I mean, as far as the weapons go, the right-handed weapon is a more or less the Kitangu weapon where it like spins around. That thing is so fun. Like I had hours and hours of enjoyment just playing with that thing. Cause it's just like spin. And this one is built from Antroz's blade hook thingy, bat claw thingies, which I like those pieces, and works really well for a little spinny thing. And then the other side is just a staff. And Sumiki, any comments on that?
The staff, I think, especially, it looks a little lame. It could be improved a little bit. I think the hands really suffer from being
Basic.
from being too blocky, too small. I think a black Latorian hand
Yeah.
work very good here.
Or even the Hydraxon claws, which are a bit harder to pull off.
Yeah,
Still.
those two. That's about it.
Yeah, so that is from Toa Kanos Telnak, a black and yellow titan. And for our next MOC, we have from Ahu-chan fan number 104434, Otariga Death Drone,
The MOC is formerly known as Diker.
or that person. So on the MOC, it is a nice compact MOC. It uses a shoulder or an arm design that I toyed around with for a while, but unfortunately was never done anything with. In fact, I might try to do that again. I keep seeing people use Glatorian hands in other places other than hands, and it can kind of work, but it's kind of creepy looking at it from the angle that they're still hands. For example, this MOC uses the hands on the hips as hip joint connectors, but the fact that there's still hands there, it's bothering in my eye. But I guess if it works for the MOC, then it works. Mask on the chest is okay. I heard a lot of people complaining that went out of style a while ago, but I still say it works. The eye, I'd say the eye would work better as just a translucent stud than a ball joint. But again, that's just me. The guns on the front are okay, considering they're silver and they break the color scheme, but then again, they are weapons. The legs are a bit chunky. I mean, they really stick out in the back, and it's just no, just no. And then for the rest of the MOC,
The ball joint color.
Yeah, that's.
I think a red one would go. Even Monster Red would look good being an eye. You can get away with a slightly different color.
Yeah, because it doesn't. If it was the same red as the body, it would just look like armor, but it's not. But I am digging the Matoran, the 2008 Matoran or Agori arms as the whole arm. How the flanges in the arm kind of flange up like that. I like that. And also, I wouldn't recommend using the Paraka big arms in this case. It's just it adds to more of that weirdness factor on the lower legs. I mean, sure for
Yeah, I'm not really seeing the flow here. I think
yeah,
the arms go big and then small as they go to the chest, and then the waist is small, and
yeah, the
then
waist is
then there's the hands connected to the feet and the legs, which are too big and look like a frog,
it's
and
a very unflowy MOC.
it looks kind of
It's
cool,
very
but
good effort, but it's very unflowy MOC. I'd say put a
yeah,
tire around the middle. Tires always work.
yes.
Um, Tires around the
And tires
shoulders.
between the upper arms and the torso
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
The
right
small
there.
things. Brickings likes to use those.
hmm
I do too.
I've never tried it because I can't ever find tires, but I've been wanting to. I'd say shift the legs. Let's see, shift the legs forward a lot because it looks like it has a giant butt that's sticking out, but it's really part of the legs. The chicken legs in this were not pulled off very well. You know, like the whole chicken
No,
leg kind of thing.
as a rule, I don't like chicken legs. They don't look too good. I think if you would
I don't
change them.
I don't like them, but I've never been able to use them, so I'm kind of neutral on them because I've seen good use
Yeah, I
of them.
think they look awkward on just about everything,
Yeah,
unless you're making a giant chicken.
yeah, and then the arms. Really, not much you can do on the silver, and then finally the eye.
Silver looks kind of cool because it's part of the weapon. I
Yeah,
don't mind silver for weapons.
yeah, that is true. And then the feet are, I'd leave the feet alone. They're all good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is from Echo Chan fan number 104434, Otriga,
Oh, just call him Dyke.
or Diker, the Otriga Death Throne, and that is the MOC Spotlight.
Woo.
Oh, wake up,
I like
LJ.
that,
LJ, did you
actually.
just yawn?
Yeah, he was acting
What?
like
That
he was
was
sleeping in
rude.
the chat.
I think both me and OJ are tired because we had him really late last night.
Yeah, we did.
Last night.
How about no?
Okay. Can we end it now?
Please.
Is that
Yeah,
is that
sure.
all of it?
I hope so.
Darn it!
Besso, is that it?
No, let's do other stuff.
No!
Like what?
Yeah, like what?
We
How
have
about
forgot
hero talk?
what I'm planning to do.
Hero talk.
Let's see if we can top the record
Hero
for
talk?
longest discussion.
How about no? Because I think we already broke that today.
We did.
Nah.
But
I think
I
Tom's
can't
right.
I'm gonna
I've
do
got to
so
be the
that
longest
people know
time.
advance on.
LJ, you can start the music if you wish.
Because
That
all
guy.
this has been is interrupters interrupting other interrupters.
Yeah.
It's an active dude of dudes.
It'd be hilarious if
Probably.
OJ's Pamela
I'm
stopped
an active
working.
dude of dudes.
I'm LJ, the dude of food.
I'm Tom, the dude of nothing.
I'm Smiki, the dude of something, I guess. I don't know.
I'm Melina, your random rambler.
And I'm Mirka, your random Rakshi.
And
And I'm Kahi, the random dude of laziness.
Hey, the last thing you was random.
that's my job. Okay.
That was
Good
stay with
evening
That's all,
and
folks.
happy holidays.
Good night, Moon.
Anyway,
Good night.
Yeah, guys.
see you all later.
Free Virtues today was brought to you by the letter K and the letter J. KanohiJournal.com.